Coins I'm sacrificing for Pulse. Let's get into it. The market is looking bad. Bitcoin slipping, Ethereum slipping, a lot of things are slipping. And my mentality right now is, where can I save my value? Where can I put it and grow it? The obvious answers for me, Hex and Pulse. So let's look at the chart for Hex first. So Hex is looking good. So I was looking at this pattern yesterday. I was expecting it to break down and I wanted to see what happened at this support, and it did hold very well. So we held the support range right here at about 14.5 cents. And we're back up. So let's go ahead and delete this. You know what I want to see Hex do: get above 18.5, stay there, create support here, and just keep doing that. So as long as we're chopping in here and making higher lows, Hex is looking good. Now, sacrifice phase. It's going incredibly well. $209 million raised already. Now, what's crazier about this is a lot of it is not even in here. The Bitcoin, all the other chains, we can't even see the stats for these. Maybe Binance Smart Chain, we could probably go look. Actually we can. Let's do it. So all I have to do is go to bscscan.com, get the sacrifice address, which is this, and we paste that over here on BSC scan. And it's got 200,000 over here. So not that much. So most of it is pretty much on Ethereum. It might have some Bitcoin that we can't see as well, but it's going really good. Still on track to do like $1 billion. And I think a lot of it is going to come at the end of day 5. As we look at the market and notice that, well, as I look at the market, I see it's going down. And I'm trying to figure out, well, I already know. I ain't trying to figure out nothing. I already know what I'm about to do. I've dumped some coins. All right, so I've dumped some coins for Pulse. First one I can remember that I've dumped is Wink. Now I did really well on Wink. I got in early. I'm probably selling the bottom. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this is how I'm looking at it. What's more likely to happen? Wink go up 2-3x, or Pulse do that? Which one's gonna do that first? I'm betting that it's Pulse. Now, this is not financial advice. I feel stupid for even saying that because it's like, duh. But anyway, so it's down a lot. I sold a lot up here. I bought them. I've had them the entire time. I had Wink the entire time, right? So I'm in profit regardless. So I pretty much sold all of my Wink last night for stablecoin. I haven't went into sacrifice yet, keep it in mind. Another one that I sold was BTT, another one on the Tron network. Basically, I'm dumping all those big Tron holding coins that I had. No particular reason other than I don't think they're gonna do better than Pulse from the beginning. Now, same thing with BitTorrent. I've been in this pretty much from the beginning. So I'm up even though it's down. I sold a lot up through here. Thank God I was able to yogi through that shit. Sell. 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 All the way up to the top, right? So, and I'm like, through this move on all these coins, the one thing that I regretted was hodling through this. I wish I would have did it with a lot of more coins, but now I'm glad that I didn't, because a lot of them didn't pump like I thought they would in the early crypto days. Pretty much everything that had went up before went up again. This time around, got some gains, but a lot of them didn't really do that well. So the lesson I learned is maybe don't hodl. Hodling is for the inexperienced. I think I know what I'm doing now. The next one that I want to get rid of is Cardano. Now, this one is tough because it's down. And I know what's around the corner for Cardano. Possibly, you know what I'm saying? We really gotta say that with Cardano, possibly, because Cardano community should be outraged. I would be outraged at this point. Like, it's taken this long. I mean, I kind of get that they're trying to advance it, but still, man, like a lot of blockchains have, like Solana's came out. Come on now, doesn't take that long to build a fucking blockchain, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to make the speculation last. Keeps people speculating. What is Cardano gonna do? What's the most that Cardano's gonna do? That's what I want to ask also. What's the most that Cardano's gonna do? Cardano could go to $5-10, but is it gonna do that before Pulse will? I'm gonna bet, looking at the Hex chart, just looking at the Hex chart, like I said yesterday, one thing I learned is bet on people. You know, that's what I like. Betting on people it's easier. This is V2. Let's get on V1. Here we go. It's funny, every time I come to this, I have to push this up more. So it's gone up pretty much 300%, 300,000%. If I was gonna bet, I would bet that Pulse, I wouldn't expect this from Pulse because Pulse won't have the same tokenomics, but I do think there is more opportunity on Pulse than any other solid project. Now, of course, I can go down to the DGen level. I can go downstairs and go to the DGen. All my funds, maybe win a lot, lose a lot. If I'm trying to protect my crypto value, it's either stabilize it or get in something that's probably gonna do well. At least put some of it. So I'm not putting everything in Pulsechain either. You know, I've only named 2 coins that I sold, and that's because they were large holdings, and I'm like, let me lock some of this in or lose it all, you know what I'm saying? Or make a lot on it other than just watching it go down, hoping that one day it goes back up. It's like, a lot of them didn't go back up. Pulse lead, I've been viewing by top 1,000, I'm just eyeballing it. This to me is not quite, but an idea of what the rich list is gonna look like and where you will be on the rich list. And by rich list, I mean this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can pretty much eyeball where I'm gonna be at on this rich list as of now. I'm not gonna show you where I am, but just know that in the top 1,000, that's where I wanna be. Because it's over, just go back to the address and let's go to analytics, token transfers, unique addresses received. Yeah, so I think it's hard to tell. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the comments can let me know. But unique addresses received, 7,580. I imagine that's how many addresses sent to this sacrifice. So I would imagine that there's going to be at least 7,580 addresses so far, on top of what happened yesterday, which is 4,000 unique. Unless I'm wrong about what this is, I think this is, you know, this is how many addresses have sent per day. So over 13,000 addresses already. I don't know, man. I don't want to this is a sacrifice. You know, sacrifice is an interesting word because sacrifice means giving something up. But the thing that I like about the word sacrifice is you expect something in return. If I sacrifice a pig, I'm doing it for a reason and I expect something, you know? So I don't want to expect anything, but I can't help myself. It's a slightly higher risk on how much I sacrifice. I don't suggest you do anything. Haven't sold the Cardano yet. I'm thinking about it because it looks like it might roll over. Like I kind of want to, really want to wait for it to bounce. Hopefully it bounces soon, like within the next day or so I can get that up. Yeah, on the 200. You know, I might as well just wait for it to at least give me a little relief bounce. And what it'll probably do is it'll probably break this right here, and I'll be like, oh man. But how much is it gonna go up though? It might go back to $2. But I don't think it's gonna go crazy. It's the community is just kind of boring. There's too content with the state of Cardano. I just don't like it. That's just not yeah. Like my grandma said, you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.